Hello, welcome to the Tea Party Hardy channel. 36% of Americans are less likely to take the vaccine if Trump says it's safe. You know, I'm thinking, I'm like, wow, okay, do I need to make a commentary on that? Or does the headline really tell you everything you need to know about the state of not just American politics, but American rationale, American medical, American confidence in its system, American Trump derangement syndrome? So, we'll let you live or die based on your attitude towards the president. This is new. This makes... Can you imagine being a martyr for your... because you despise the president? And what I find so interesting is when I hear people who say they don't like Trump vehemently, and I ask them what they don't like. Typically, the reply is they're shocked that I would ask the question, and then the follow-up is, but he says so many disgusting things. And I don't think that's arguable, but I also don't think that's unique. We've got the videos of Creepy Joe fondling girl after girl after woman after girl after girl after woman, and the Creepy Joe videos show him it's girls, mostly girls, not women. But that doesn't mean that 36% of Americans would say, let me die, instead of taking a pill because he said it was okay. I'm really thinking I don't need to say a lot about that. It's pretty clear what that says. Let's see what the article has to say. What did they come up with? Because, the reporters they were facing the same dilemma. A new Reuters Ipsos poll showed that a quarter of Americans, it's way more than a quarter, of Americans have little to no interest in taking the vaccine and are skeptical that the safety of the vaccine could be compromised based on the rate of which vaccines are being developed amid the outbreak. Okay, but that's different than the headline. Of those surveyed, 36% also said they would be less willing to take the vaccine that President Trump said was safe, compared to 14% who said they would be more interested based on the president's advice. Wow, I'm in neither one of those categories. I don't really care what the president thinks about it. I really care about, the people that engineered it think, and what the results were of the study. But then again, I think so much of what's going on currently is ridiculous because that's not happening. The poll, which was surveyed 4,428 adults between May 13th and May 19th, pointed out to a consistent lack of trust between pollsters and the president. At least a segment of them. Most of the survey's pollsters said they would be heavily influenced by the guidance of the FDA. And they've got their issues too, but don't all bureaucracies. According to Reuters, at least 70% of Americans would need to reach immunity, either from the vaccination or previously having had the cootie, in order for the country to reach herd immunity. We're a long ways from that. Currently, we're not using those methods. We're using the drop-dead method, the one we used during the Black Plague. Hey, if you survive, that means you're genetically safe because it clearly doesn't like you. Health experts agree that a vaccine needs to be developed in order for Americans to return to normal life. Trump has pledged to have a vaccine developed by the end of the year. Well, as much as anyone can, I guess. Experts also pointed to misinformation on social media as the reason why the public remains skeptical of a vaccine. Well, I don't know. Under the Ford administration, it paralyzed a bunch of people and killed some kids. Yeah. There's no reason to be skeptical, just because we're in a hurry. It's not surprising. A significant percentage of Americans are not going to take the vaccine because of the terrible message we've had, the absence of a communication plan around the vaccine, and the very aggressive anti-vaccine movement, said some dude who's a dean at some school. The majority of the poll's responders said they agree vaccines for diseases such as the measles are safe for both adults and children. Experts, there's a word that just needs to be thrown away. Experts believe that pollsters who are on the fence about whether or not they would take a vaccine could probably be persuaded. Yeah. Experts. You know, if you were an expert, you'd actually know the answer. You wouldn't just be guessing, because guess what? It doesn't take an expert to guess. 36% of Americans less likely to take the Cootie virus if Trump says it's safe. And that is something to ponder. Just imagine it actually happening. It doesn't mean that 36% is going to croak, because you have to be under 60 years old. No, you have to be over 50 to really even be greatly concerned. I did say greatly. You should be concerned if you're younger. But, yeah, so guess it doesn't matter. This isn't a reciprocal disease where, those 36%, they're going to get hit and they're all going to die. No. So, anyways, something to ponder. We'll see you in the future.